English Vocabulary, Lesson 24. Topic: Idioms and sayings about chickens.
In my new home, I live right next to a farm. I think that explains why recently I've been seeing a chicken in our yard. In any case, these frequent visits from the chicken have reminded me that we have a lot of expressions in English related to chickens. Would you like to learn some? Then let's get started. In our first set of expressions related to chickens, we have two nouns. The first, chicken. A chicken is a coward. If someone says, "Don't be a chicken," they're saying, "Don't be a coward, don't be scared." We can say this in a teasing way, as a joke, but because chicken means coward, it's an insult. It can be offensive, so be careful. The second is a noun phrase, pecking order. Pecking order. To peck is an action that chickens do with their beak, their mouth part. They can peck at the ground. Peck, peck, peck. Pecking order refers to behavior within a group. Not a group of chickens, but a group of people. Pecking order is hierarchy. It's everyone's status within a group. If we ask, what's the pecking order? We're asking, what's the ranking within a particular social group?
Set 1. Examples. 1. The boy challenged his younger brother to jump off the wall. "What's the matter, you chicken?" 2. Offices, prisons, the army, and even a dance troupe all have their pecking order. Each group has a way of organizing itself and deciding who has power.
In our second set of expressions related to chickens, we have 4 verbs. The first, chicken out. Chicken out. I already explained that a chicken is a coward. So to chicken out is to decide not to do something because you're a coward. So if you chickened out, you didn't do something because you were too afraid. Next, flew the coop. Usually said in the past tense, flew the coop. A coop is a structure where we keep chickens. It's where they live. If the chickens flew the coop, they got out. If someone flew the coop, they left. They're gone for good. And it usually implies some kind of escape to freedom. Next, run around like a chicken with its head cut off. It's a very colorful and maybe not so pleasant image, but to run around like a chicken with its head cut off means that someone is going around in a crazy rush with little direction and no clear thinking. They're very stressed and worried. They're running around like a chicken with its head cut off. And last, we have walk on eggshells, often used in the progressive. Walking on eggshells. Eggshells break, they crack easily. If you're trying not to crack these eggshells, you're walking carefully. If you're walking on eggshells, you're trying to be very careful. You are afraid that maybe something you say or something that you do could offend or upset someone. So if you're walking on eggshells, you're being very careful not to upset anyone.
Set 2. Examples. Wendy stood at the edge of the diving board, scared to jump down into the water. But if she chickened out, her older brother would tease her for a month. 2. The police began a search for the prisoner who flew the coop. 3. My coworker tends to run around like a chicken with its head cut off right before a big deadline. He worries and forgets where he's going and why. 4. Aunt Patty gets upset about noises and messes. She also insists on good manners at all times. When we were kids, we were always walking on eggshells in her home.
In our last set of expressions related to chickens, we have two proverbs, or wise sayings. The first, don't count your chickens until they hatch. When chickens hatch, they come out of their eggs. If you have eggs and you want to know how many chickens will you have, well, you won't know until each chicken hatches. This proverb means you can't plan on a successful outcome too soon. You can't start planning to use resources you have yet to obtain. So don't count your chickens until they hatch. The second proverb, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Why? Because if you have all your eggs in one basket and something happens to the basket, you lose all your eggs. So wisely, you should put your eggs in different baskets. This proverb means you shouldn't invest all that you have into one thing. You shouldn't invest everything in one project.
Set 3. Examples. 1. The politician was already planning a victory party, but his opponent told him not to count his chickens before they hatched. Voting was not officially over yet. 2. Most U.S. high school students apply to a few different colleges because they know not to put all their eggs in one basket. They hope for at least 1 or 2 acceptance letters.
Do you think you remember all 8 expressions related to chickens? Let's review. I'll show you a definition, and you try to recall the word or expression.
Let's start with the nouns. Coward, chicken, hierarchy or ranking, pecking order. Now the verbs. Decide not to do something because you're too afraid. Chicken out. Escaped or left. Flew the coop. To go around in a rush, a crazy rush, with little direction, little clear thinking. Run around like a chicken with its head cut off. To behave and talk very carefully so you don't upset or offend someone. Walk on eggshells. And now the 2 proverbs. Don't plan on a successful outcome too soon. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. And finally, don't invest all that you have in one project, in one thing. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
I think you're ready for an exercise. I'd like you to try using the 8 expressions in context.
Exercise. Choose the correct expression to complete each statement. 1. Answer. Audrey and Grace were planning what they were going to do with the prize money, but I reminded them they hadn't won yet. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, I said. 2. Answer. Anthony, the youngest of 3, flew the coop at 19. He was eager to leave home and get out on his own. He now runs a pizza shop in town. 3. Answer. I wanted to ride the roller coaster with my friends, but at the last moment I chickened out and decided not to go. It was too scary for me. 4. Answer. When you join a new company, you need to figure out the pecking order. Job titles don't always tell you who all has influence and control in your workplace. 5. Answer. Before her wedding, my sister ran around like a chicken with its head cut off, trying to get all the details settled. Thankfully, on her wedding day, she was calm enough to enjoy her special day. 6. Answer. Come on, don't be a chicken. There's nothing to be afraid of. 7. Answer. My parents were really angry about the broken window, so for a couple of days I felt like I was walking on eggshells. I didn't want to upset them even more. 8. Answer. Any investor will tell you not to put all your eggs in one basket. If one investment doesn't work out, you can still profit from other investments.
That's all for now. Thanks for watching and happy studies.